Hello horror hounds, welcome to my horror house. This Friday's movie review will be Hammer's Taste the Blood of Dracula. So as normal, a few days beforehand, I'm going to check out the original trailer from 1970 and see what it has to offer. Now the film doesn't have much for Christopher Lee as Dracula to do in it, so I'm quite keen to see how much of his performance is actually going to be fitted into this 2.5 minute trailer. I wonder if we'll get all of his counting in it. There's only one way to find out, as ever, and that is to press play.
Feel the cold grip of his presence.
Standard Dracula trailer, excellent voiceover, very pulpy. I really like this. I think more horror trailers should reincorporate this again. Yes, folks, the title of the movie is not a metaphor.
This way, gentlemen. We know the way. These men thought.
Now, the film is really about these guys. Dracula is hardly in it. It's hardly about Dracula. So, I'm quite glad that we're almost a minute in now and Dracula hasn't really appeared. They are selling the film properly.
Choose his human victims.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
Dracula.
Ah, the King of Vampires, the Dark Prince. He is sort of like a fairy tale Dark Prince in this movie.
Who must die that he may live. If you shock easily, stay away. She's neither dead nor alive.
I mean, yeah, you're getting your standard Hammer vampire movie that you've come to expect.
Prepare yourself. Every nerve.
Oh, I wish they hadn't given away that death.
Prepare yourself for the greatest shock of all.
That is the best death in the thing. I wish they hadn't given that away. Surprisingly, though, they are pitching this as Dracula is kind of overseeing these events, rather than it being, they've given away his death as well? Oh my goodness, although I suppose out of context he could have fainted. I think that's actually a fairly good representation of the movie. This is a damn standard Hammer trailer, by which I mean it's excellent. The really histrionic music, the phenomenal voiceover. More horror movies should have voiceovers like that. James Wan, are you watching? And it doesn't oversell Christopher Lee as Dracula. And I suppose you can't really. There's not that much footage of him that you can use to put in the trailer to make it look like he has a larger role. At least they didn't use any footage from Dracula's death or the final confrontation with Dracula, which is a nice little bit of restraint which we don't always see in these Hammer trailers. All in all, that was really enjoyable.